G'day everyone, Viv here. I hope you're all keeping well. Welcome back. Now I know I've got a lot of outstanding projects at the moment, a whole bunch of videos that really haven't been finished off. Those elevated railway broken sort of aqueduct, whatever, raised platforms on those little plastic things that I got from the junk shop. Plus a whole bunch of other projects which are outstanding. But, hello. But, this is my beautiful daughter Charlotte. She's sitting in with us today, so hopefully she doesn't cause too many problems. This is a quick video, hopefully it will be a quick video, just to say thanks to the guys from Warlords. Now, many of you would know in years past I had a shop called Battle Bunker. And we used to stock a whole bunch of stuff from Warlords and historical games, which we used to source through the distributors here, War and Peace Games, based in Sydney, in New South Wales. And after the shop had closed, I had a whole bunch of stock that I just couldn't sell or didn't sell after we had our closing down sales. And some of those were Gauls for, or Celtic Warriors, I think they called the box sets at that stage, for sort of that Roman period. Warlords have a game called Hail Caesar, which I was interested in at that stage and have been interested in for a while and never really done much with it. And then quite some time ago, maybe 4 or 5 months back, maybe 6, maybe more, I can't remember, I started to assemble those Celt Warriors to put together an army for use with Hail Caesar. So I was going through the process of assembling the 2 or 3 boxes of Celt Warriors that I had. And one of the boxes, when I opened that up, I noticed was missing a sprue. So I jumped on the old Facebook and said, listen, I'm missing a sprue, what can I do? And people said, contact Warlords, they're pretty good. So I contacted Warlord Games and said, hey, listen, hello. Hey, listen, I'm missing a sprue from one of these boxes that is old stock from my shop. Can you guys send me the sprue that I'm missing? And anyway, I had a chat with Richard Dando, which some of you guys would know. And he said, yep, look, sorry about that, not a problem, we'll send the sprue out. So I was expecting the sprue to arrive in the mail, and one day I went to the studio and there's a delivery guy came with a big box. And I thought, what the hell is this? Had Warlord Games on it. I was like, that's a bit surprising. I'm expecting a sprue. Why is it in such a huge box? Anyway, what arrived in that box was the missing sprue. A note from Richard saying, look, we're sorry about that. Here's the sprue that's missing from the box. And a copy of the Hail Caesar rules. Now, I haven't seen this in the shops here, but this is like an actual book with like a slipcover, which is kind of cool. I've only ever seen the hardback book, but it doesn't have a slipcover, so that's very nice. Was the Hail Caesar book, which I've read most of. I still need to do some more reading on it. So there was that. And there was this Imperial Roman starter army. And Richard written there, look, here's a Roman starter army for your Celtic warriors to fight against. So that was a huge surprise. So I just wanted to say thank you to Richard and to the chaps from Warlords for amazing customer service, for the wonderful bonuses that they've sent me. Most miniature companies that are sort of down to earth and in touch with their customers are fairly responsive. So as people suggested to me, you've got a problem with the product, contact the company and they'll sort it out. And most of them you'd hope would do that. And in this case, Warlords have gone above and beyond. So I'm going to start putting these guys together. I've already got my Celt Warriors assembled. I just need to clean up some mold lines, which I'll probably do because they're fairly visible and they're mostly skins. So I'm not going to do a fantastic paint job, just some base coats and dips and all that sort of stuff. So they'll all pop out. You want Daddy's hat? Yeah? Okay. There you go. So I need to clean up those mold lines and then start painting those. I think I'm going to enjoy this a little bit more than the figures for Bolt Action in their box sets for World War II. I'm kind of interested in that, but I don't know, these older historical games just for some reason have a fantasy or an affinity with them. And I've never really explored that too much. So I'm going to assemble these guys. I've got some stuff for Pike and Shot, some English Civil War stuff. Again, I need extra stuff to be able to sort of have a battle with those guys and opponents to play against. Uh-oh. So anyway, I'm going to get on with assembling these guys. When I get a chance to get back to the studio, which is difficult these days, I spend a lot of time in the office, I can get on with some other projects. Yeah. That's right. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you, Warlords. Thank you, Richard. it was very, very unexpected and very nice of you. I will chat to you guys later on. See ya. Bye.